From the Oklahoma newsroom, this is an OSU update. I'm Jenni Carlson here with John Helsley. John, basketball season is upon us, believe it or not, Cowboy fans. While your football team is going great guns, the basketball team is ready to tip off their season Friday night. Tennessee Martin. Not a fantastic non-conference schedule for this team, but it seems fitting for a young team to have a non-conference schedule that they can really kind of get some confidence built up.
I think so, Jenny. It's a good non-conference schedule for them. You'd like to see maybe a marquee home game in there or two. It's not going to happen. It's a team that's basically totally rebuilt. You have Phil Forte back and then 4 new starters around him. So like you say, get some confidence, maybe get some momentum. Could be a good thing for this team.
You mentioned Phil Forte, and last year he obviously had some other pieces around him, but we saw when defenses really collapsed on him, you know, he did have some difficulty. Just physically, he was kind of getting beat around for a smaller guy. Has he done some things in the offseason to try to maybe prepare for that?
He has. He's done a lot of things, actually. He's worked on his body, sort of worked on his game. He actually studied tape of Stephon Curry to try and see some of the things he does as a smaller guard at the NBA level to maybe he could adopt, you know, in the college game. Some little floaters, some step back moves, some different things like that. He thinks it's going to help him.
Well, if he's going to be Stephon Curry, that's good news for Cowboy fans. You mentioned 4 new starters, and I think by far the one that has registered most with Cowboy fans is Juwan Evans. He did not play or did not start in the exhibition games, but had a little ankle tweak. But what can people expect out of this guy?
Well, he's jet fast. You know, he's a guy that can really penetrate in the lane, get in there, make defenses collapse on him, create openings for other players. That's the ideal that OSU has in mind for him. It should help Phil. If he can get defenders to really have to follow him and collapse on him, should help everybody else. Leighton Hammonds, Jeff Newberry, guys that are going to be counted on to score and shoot the basketball this year. He's really fast. He's a true point guard, guy that really likes to set up his teammates and be a facilitator. You
know, lastly about him, following in the footsteps of another really high-profile point guard in Marcus Smart, people may be wondering, similar, different? It sounds like he's a different type of point guard than Marcus Smart is.
He's pretty much on the polar opposite end of Marcus Smart, and Travis Ford made that point a couple weeks ago. That's right, he's not as big as Marcus, he's not a physical player like him. If there's one thing maybe that they have in common, it's very good passing abilities, and Marcus was very good at that, knew how to find Phil and other guys. Juwan can do that as well.
All right, we'll see how it goes Friday night as OSU opens against Tennessee Martin. Be sure to stay with the best coverage team anywhere at newsok.com and every day in the Oklahoman.